You, the Cloud Gang of Tech Talk, requested this video. Like, share, and subscribe. 10 cloud computing projects to build your portfolio starts now. Hey VFC fam and Cloud Gang, it's your boy Joshua Tech Dev Walker, your global cloud slinger and author of Venti Fried Chicken. Book link is in bio. A constant question I'm asked on TikTok is, what are some projects I can do to get me started to make me eligible for a cloud computing job? AKA, what projects do employers actually give a shit about? This is by no means an exhaustive list, so comment below if there's anything I missed. Damn, that rhymed. Bars. So this is my second batch of ideas. If you want to see the first batch, find me at Venti Fried Chicken on TikTok and look up my Cloudness series from back in December, which is a more basic list that only includes some duplicate ideas that you'll see here today. So let's jump right into it. Idea number 1, host your portfolio for free on Amazon S3. I know, that rap mode is serious. This is a common ask for marketing sites and single page apps, which makes it pretty, something that comes up often. This doubles as your portfolio and part of your portfolio if you wish to use it as that. And this will achieve folioception, which makes you some type of demigod, I think. So idea number 2 is to create cloud resources using Terraform. Terraform is a cloud agnostic infrastructure as code tool used to deploy and manage resources at scale. Cloud agnostic meaning you can deploy this across vendors, which makes this reuse very high, meaning that you can reuse components and won't be locked into the vendor. They have a great and free getting started path that you can use as well, which is helpful, and they have all of the major CSPs. You can even use Terraform Cloud if you want to basically have like a sandbox that's managed by them. So for idea number 3 is to create a Kubernetes cluster in AWS. Kubernetes and Docker are in high demand and are no longer a nice to have. Docker helps us package and distribute apps, while Kubernetes helps us scale, run, and monitor apps. There's a free tutorial on AWS that I recommend for this, which I'm showing on my screen right now. And this will make it so you create Docker files, build containers, and deploy containers, which are all valuable skills within this area. I recommend this tutorial, and it will be in the description. For idea number 4, I would say to deploy and configure an application using Ansible. Ansible is another highly sought after cloud agnostic automation framework. It's self-documented code, which is written in YAML, which is easy to understand. Not only is it cloud ready, but it also helps give us a lot of granular low-level control for application configuration. Ansible, similar to Terraform, has some free resources that you can use to learn. You can also look at past viewings from Ansible Fest, which is their amazing conference. So idea number 5 is to launch a private Git repo using AWS Code Commit. A huge part of projects is where source code is versioned. As the DevOps engineer, time and time again, you'll be responsible for helping host the application team's code. And Code Commit gives you a private, highly scalable place to keep your code. For simplicity, you can just fork an open source repo. Amazon, as you guessed it, has a free tutorial you can follow to set up a repo. And this exercise will also help reinforce your knowledge of Git, which is super important for your development as an engineer. If you're new to Git, also check out GitHub's tutorial on it. Great, very straightforward. For idea number 6 would be to set up application monitoring with CloudWatch APM. The line between application and infrastructure that supports it is getting blurred more and more every day. For the exercise, you can use a CloudFormation template or an AWS AMI to deploy a living, breathing app to test on. A good place to start would be using the contributor insights within the CloudWatch APM, so you can grab some time series data about different application components. And this is a big use case that is a real world use case, as you're usually looking at data for certain components over time. For idea number 7, I'm recommending deploying serverless monitoring with X-Ray. X-Ray is a lot bigger than just Lambda, as it's a distributed tracing that covers other big services like EC2, ECS, Beanstalk. Serverless computing is here to stay, and Lambda is one of the biggest players. AWS has an easy to follow tutorial on this, and I'll link that in the description, as well as these others. They give you this graph, and this is really a representation of what you'll see when you set everything up. You'll see how it maps out these endpoints so that you can, easily troubleshoot and see where bottlenecks are in your application. For idea number 8 is to build a simple data lake with AWS. Data is the new oil, which is why companies all over the globe are clamoring for data specialists such as yourself soon. In the words of Amazon, a data lake is a centralized repository that allows you to store all of your structured and unstructured data at any scale. Amazon has a free tutorial on this as well, which I'll link in the description, which is Data Lake Foundations. I would just say shut down your resources once done, as you'll do for all of these tutorials, of course. Idea number 9 is to do a Raspberry Pi project. In my opinion, this is one of the funnest ways to learn how to code and to work with hardware. The project I'm going to do for fun in the next few weeks myself is this SenseHat data logger. Let me know if you're interested in me doing a video on this in the future. If you hate Python like some of my TikTok trolls, there are other languages supported, so don't get too sad. Idea number 10 is to build a machine learning environment with AWS SageMaker. Machine learning and AI are more accessible than ever. AWS SageMaker makes it easy to deploy a scalable and secure ML environment. A friend at Amazon recommends this free tutorial. I hope these ideas have you hyped as I am. I can't wait to hear what you all do with this information. I look forward to doing more series like this and possibly more long form content if the overall community is interested. Make sure to follow me at TikTok if you're not already at Venti Fried Chicken. We cooking now.